Hi guys, Gail Sylvester here. So I heard you were thinking about moving, but you don't know what steps to take and how to go about doing it because you still currently own your own home. So biggest question is always, do I buy first or do I sell first? Or what do I do? And I think that really is a tricky question because there's pros and cons to both. And we know based on the current market that we're in, is you can't put an offer in with a condition of sale, unfortunately, which is one of the things that we would recommend, especially as a mortgage professional. So, to protect your financing, because your approval is going to be based on the sale of your property. So, one of the things that I would recommend, and one of the things that I have suggested over the years to clients, is if you're going to go that route and you are going to purchase a property, but your house currently isn't sold, go for a long closing. Go for like 90 to 120 days out. So you've got the time to get the house sold. Because we need to have about 2 weeks before closing, we need to have your file completely wrapped up before you take possession of the property. And it has to be what we call as a broker complete. All the conditions of your approval have been met at that time. So if you haven't sold your property, well, then we can get into a bit of hot water. And we would definitely talk about options A, B, C, and D if that was the case. However, let's suggest that it's not the case. So if you've gone in, you've purchased a property, we're going to talk about numbers. We're going to talk about what down payment's going to look at and what you can afford and what your price range going to be. And I'm going to give you two scenarios. And I'm generally going to work on the scenario of the lowest sale price that you can expect. And that's after having the conversation with your realtor as well. So we know exactly what to expect. So based on the lower sale price, we're going to give you an amount of what you can purchase based on down payment and other conditions of the application. However, the risk, for lack of a better word, that you're taking is that what if you now sell 50 to 100,000 higher on your sale? So you could actually have gone to a higher price point on your purchase. So there's a lot of pros and cons to both. It's a matter of where are you most comfortable and what is going to work for you and your budget based on whichever options that you decide to do. So it's a tricky question. I will always come up with the pros and cons to both. I'm going to play devil's advocate because you need to know what the risks are involved, and you need to know if something happens, what does that look like for you. So I'll advise you on all angles, but you ultimately will make the decision because it's your purchase and it's your house. But I can only advise you on what I recommend, on what I've seen, and what's going to be the best option for you going forward. So, if you have any questions, if that's something that you're always wondering, it's kind of that scenario, right? What comes first, the chicken or the egg? Well, let's chat and we'll see what's going to be the best option for you. Okay, I look forward to talking to you soon. Bye.